Oh, the Hermes Oran sandal. Let me sing my love of thee. You're timeless, you come in stunning colors. You look just as good with smart slacks or a nice skirt as with shorts. I could wear you to the office, in the fantasy version of the world where I have a job that involves me leaving my house, or the beach, in the fantasy version of the world where I would wear designer anything on the beach, or frankly, even enjoyed venturing outside regularly. Oh, the Hermes Oran sandal. Let me sing my love of thee. You're timeless, you come in stunning colors. You look just as good with smart slacks or a nice skirt as with shorts. I could wear you to the office, in the fantasy version of the world where I have a job that involves me leaving my house, or the beach, in the fantasy version of the world where I would wear designer anything on the beach, or frankly, even enjoyed venturing outside regularly. However, you also start at $650, and though I know that isn't a direct personal attack, it kind of feels like one, Hermes. Since my love is only mostly fickle, I continued on to the resale market. Admittedly, my hopes were low, but then I spotted you among the crowd, perhaps a little tiny bit worse for wear, but still radiantly beautiful and with the price tag of merely $645. It really was that extra $5 that was holding me back the real, and I'm glad you understand that. Jokes aside, Hermes can clearly charge whatever they want, and even though they don't come with much of a reduction in price, the secondhand market might be a good option if you're having difficulties finding preferred color or the right size, or maybe looking for an older seasonal style. That's not really what we're here to talk about today. Instead, I wanted to point out some possibilities for duping the vibes of the Oran sandals. These sandals aren't necessarily dupes of the Hermes, though some are very close, but I think they would all lend a similar feeling to an outfit. There aren't any counterfeit items on this list. We don't really do that on this channel. The particular color I'm most interested in is this gold piqueur écru. Yes, I did look up the pronunciation, and no, I am still not sure I'm saying it correctly. It's a golden brown, a really classic color, and if I was given a $650 gift card to Hermes, it's almost certainly what I would try to get. I found 8 potential alternatives over a variety. I'm going to work from most to least expensive. First on our list are the French sole alibi sandals. These come in a little bit darker and more red of a brown than the Hermes sandals. They're also our most expensive option at $150. Shape-wise though, they do look a lot like their Hermes sandals. These are probably the closest dupe of the Oran sandals on this list. The French sole sandals had zero plausible deniability that they were Hermes ones. The Sam Edelman Bay style has plenty of deniability. Instead of the Hermes H, these have more of an E design. Logic tells me that's probably for Edelman, but I've been wrong before. In any case, I really like this slightly different design, and this is what I mean by duping the vibes rather than duping the actual item. The color is much closer to the Hermes Gold. I'm not a huge fan of the texture on the lower portion, but when they're on, you'll barely be able to see it if you can at all. Coming in just shy of $100, I think these could be a great option. With the 9 West genuine sandals, we're back to a more reddish brown, and another slightly different take on the straps over the foot. I know that I just said I didn't like the texture on the Sam Edelman pair, but I kind of like it on these. The mixture of textures makes these just that little bit more interesting, I think. These are priced at $79, and as Zappos is very enthused to inform you, they ship for free. I'm going to break my own rules and go up 95 cents with this next pair from Steve Madden. At first, I thought these were going to be as good of a dupe as the French sole pair. If that phrase showing you the white version right now doesn't scare you, they got the color really close, but it comes with a mock croc texture, No, I had such high hopes for you. They're still cute though. I have mixed feelings about this next pair from Earth Origins. They sort of feel like the result of an unholy union between Hermes and Birkenstocks. These are probably the most different pair I'm mentioning today, but they look really comfy. And though I suspect they might be a little ugly, I still like them. And though you can probably read it for yourself, because I've been mentioning prices, these are $70. Onwards. We visited Steve Madden. Now we get to see Steve in New York, a Steve Madden offshoot version of the Oran Sandals, which they call the Grease style. While these have a vague H shape, they're more rounded off than angular, and they aren't as symmetric top to bottom as the Hermes version. I like the color and style, but I'm a little worried that the edge of the strap might be rough against the foot. These aren't the cheapest option. At $56, we still have quite a ways to go to reach that. But to me, they kind of look like maybe they should be. If you've had a pair of these, or for that matter, anything from Steve in New York for a while, let me know how they've held up. I'm curious. Another price point, another take on the Oran sandals. These Cliff by White Mountain shoes look really comfy. I also think it's interesting that these have more of a suede finish compared to the other shoes we've talked about. That's not texture I usually think of when it comes to sandals, and I kind of like the pairing. I wish these were a little more on the yellow side, but at $40 compared to $600, it's hard to complain. And finally, we head to Target's Universal Thread line, the item that actually inspired this video. Like the Steve in New York option, these are a more rounded take on the H. They're a little on the red side compared to the Hermes, and I think these Jenny sandals have an overall thicker strap. I own a couple pairs of Universal Thread shoes and a few pairs of similarly priced Target sandals from about 4 years ago. I had one fall apart after about 2 years of use, and that was living in a climate where I could and did wear sandals about 9 months of the year. The other 3 pairs I bought at around the same time are still going strong. I understand being leery of $20, or actually $10 if you took advantage of the buy one, get one free deal they had running when I checked the website. Sandals. I'm not a fan of the wear it a couple times and toss it out model.